at the Acushnet River today in Acushnet, Mass, and we're here at the nature-like fishway that was built through the New Bedford Harbor Trustee Council. And what we're looking here today is, again, a series of weirs and pools that form a nature-like fishway. The weirs are where the water is spilling. It's where the alewife and river herring that we're trying to restore to the system pass over. Once they get over one of the weirs, they then pass into the pool to rest before they go to the next weir. The collective term river herring includes both alewife and blueback herring. The alewife typically spawns in quieter water. The blueback herring likes running gravelly bottom streams to spawn in. With these fish, they're very important for both freshwater and marine ecosystems. They spend part of their life in saltwater, part of their life in freshwater. The adults come back to spawn after 3 or 5 years at sea. They spawn. The young ones spend part of the year in the river or ponds before going out to sea, spending 3 or 5 more years before returning to their natal streams. But they're very important to both fresh and saltwater ecosystems. So we've come a long way in improving upon fish passage today. In the initial stages of fish restoration for passage, we often use what was called the structural fishway, where fish pass through a conduit with weirs and baffles. Now we're working on actually doing dam removals, which are much more effective, and in some instances we install nature-like fishways like the one here that goes along with the dam removal. And these are very well designed, very accurately designed and constructed so the herring have a good chance to pass through these openings in the weirs. One of the reasons that nature-like fishways are more effective is that there are multiple routes that the fish can pass over a weir from pool to pool. And so if they have only one avenue, it makes it much more difficult. It has to be more accurate and precise or flow for those fish to be able to pass through, whereas multiple openings and passageways allows more fish with greater variability to make it through that weir. The nature-like fishway construction that occurred here is only one piece of what's going to happen on this property. The Coalition for Buzzards Bay is the lead on using the funds for constructing, hopefully over the longer period of time, a freshwater wetland swamp as part of the site. There will be walking trails for the public to access the property as a passive recreational park, be able to look at the marsh and the swamp on site, as well as look at the fish returning on the fish runs. So in all, after it's all said and done, it'll be a great public access site for learning, as serving as an important ecosystem of a wetland system linking back to the river, and then of course into New Bedford Harbor.